What's going on, man? It's your boy Cutie, and this is Splash Sports. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, because I can't do what I do without you. What's going on, man? It's your boy Cutie, and this is Splash Sports, baby. NFL Week 1 is over, and this is your recap. Let's get into it, man. Hey, NFL Week 1 is officially over, and there's some top games that I want to talk about. Let's get into it. I got to start with my Dallas Cowboys, you feel what I'm saying? I know you talk about the Cowboys all the time, but I got to start with my Dallas Cowboys, you feel me? Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. The final score was 24-20, and there's a lot of stuff we got to talk about. Let's get into it. Hey, first half of that game, it was back and forth. Cowboys scored, Eagles scored, and it was a competitive ball game. You feel what I'm saying? Now, rain delay, second half. Teams coming back out. You got to get warmed up. You got to get going. CeeDee Lamb, he dropped some key passes, and I wouldn't say he the reason why the Dallas Cowboys lost the game, but I put 75 to 80% on CeeDee Lamb. Dak Prescott, looking like 2023 form. MVP. Feel what I'm saying? He dropping dimes. And CeeDee Lamb dropping them. And I was a little bit surprised because we didn't know what to expect from Dallas Cowboys. You just traded Micah Parsons away. We didn't know how that defense was going to look. We didn't know how that offense was going to look, even though you added George Pickens. You know, I think he ended up with 3 catches for like 30 yards, you know, but the offense looked good. It was some key drops by CeeDee Lamb late game, but the Dallas Cowboys ran the ball good. You know what I'm saying? The O-line is better than what a lot of people expected, you know. So people want to say it's a moral victory. In the NFL, there's no moral victories. It's either you win or you lose. But I'm confident about my Dallas Cowboys. You want to know why? Because we can start at the beginning of the game where, you know, Jalen Carter spit on Dak Prescott spit on the ground, and now your number one defensive player, he's out for the whole game. You feel what I'm saying? We can start right there, but at the same time, the Dallas Cowboys moved the ball. You feel what I'm saying? They moved the ball. You feel what I'm saying? If it wasn't for CeeDee Lamb drops, we don't know how that outcome would be. You know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about the defense of the Dallas Cowboys, now, even though we couldn't really generate pressure on Jalen Hurts, the secondary was locking down. A.J. Brown didn't have a catch until like the fourth quarter. Devontae Smith, I think he had like maybe a few catches, you know what I'm saying, a couple yards, you feel me? But the defense really showed us something without Micah Parsons. Now, I was worried about Jalen Hurts' legs because once he go through his progression, feel like nobody's open, he's taking off, he's running. So that's the only thing that I was really worried about. But the Dallas Cowboys defense looked well also. So I believe that was a key game. The Dallas Cowboys proved to a lot of people, we just not no push arounds. We can stay in there with the top team in the NFL. Now, it's just game 1. You feel me? It's just game 1. Now, you want to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles, on the other hand, the defending Super Bowl champs. They like the tush push. They can run the ball good with Saquon. You feel me? But the Dallas Cowboys moved the ball on their defense, so maybe the defense a little bit suspect. You know? We attacked Adoree Jackson all night. Hey, CeeDee still had 10 catches for 100 and some yards, but is that defense suspect? I can respect the Eagles because they won. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you got to get your key guys involved, and you got to win, and that's what the Eagles did. You feel what I'm saying? That was a key game. Thursday Night Football kicked it off the NFL season. You feel me? Hey, great game. Now, it's another game, a big game, that I want to talk about, and it's the Buffalo Bills versus the Baltimore Ravens. Now, the ending of that score was 41-40. Now, it was a great game. Lamar Jackson did everything he could. He did everything he could. You know what I'm saying? To win the ball game. I think what happened in that game was Derrick Henry fumbled. The momentum changed. Now, Josh Allen doing his thing. He kept his team in the game all game. So now you get the turnover. Boom. Let's go down there and score. Let's get the momentum. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what happened. Now, people want to talk about Josh Allen. He's an MVP. I really wasn't amazed by Josh Allen. He kept his team in the game. He didn't make a mistake. Okay, cool. That's what we expect. Cook break a long run, you feel me, off the pass, you feel me? And everybody talk about, oh, that was Josh Allen. No. Cook ran 50 yards. He made the play. He broke tackles. Josh Allen is doing what a quarterback's supposed to do, not turn the ball over, keep your team in the game. Then you get the lucky pass, tip pass, it's a touchdown. Like, it was a little bit luck on the Bills side, and they just didn't make a mistake. They didn't turn the ball over like that. You feel what I'm saying? And the Buffalo Bills did what they're supposed to do to come back. Now, for the Baltimore Ravens, on the other hand, when they fumbled, you saw the momentum change because they didn't score after that. You feel what I'm saying? They couldn't move the ball after that. The camera getting Derrick Henry's face. You can see Derrick Henry like, oh my God, I fumbled, I did. Another thing, too, I want to talk about the Baltimore Ravens. Maybe that defense ain't cold like everybody thought it was. Last year, they was ranked almost at the bottom for the worst pass defense. So, is that Baltimore Ravens defense good like we thought it was? Or what? Or maybe they playing a cold Bills team, and I don't think the Bills that cold anyway, but I guess you got Josh Allen, he's an MVP, whatever you want to call it. They go in and they get the dub. These two teams will see each other towards the end of the season. I believe that. But I expect Lamar Jackson them to get the dub late in the season. You know, it's the first game of the season, but this was a big game. You had two MVPs playing at quarterback. 41-40, you can't beat that. You cannot beat that. You feel me? Great game. I loved it. You feel what I'm saying? You know, another game I want to talk about. Monday Night Football. Chicago Bears. Minnesota Vikings. Now, it was a good game because I felt like the Chicago Bears was low-key scoring at first. They were doing what they were supposed to do. But the O-line terrible. I ain't gonna lie to you. The O-line is terrible. You feel me? Caleb Williams running for his life. But I also believe some of the stuff Caleb Williams doing, like, you getting yourself in trouble. You can throw the ball away. You can take the chick down, you know what I'm saying? And woo-woo. But the O-line is terrible. You feel what I'm saying? Now, J.J. McCarthy for the Minnesota Vikings. He was injured last year. The head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, he believed in him. You feel me? Sam Darnold, we don't want him. You feel me? We don't want Sam Darnold. So J.J. McCarthy stepping in. Now, he won a national championship, college. I know it's college, but he won. You feel what I'm saying? He come in, he throw a pick six. Everybody know NFL. That's a big boy out route. You throw that thing late, pick six. You know what I'm saying? The other way. You know, then JJ a little frustrated, like, dang, he ain't getting the boo-boo. But he overcame adversity. This is why the Minnesota Vikings head coach was like, nah, we good. We got JJ McCarthy. He coming in. Touchdown, JJ. He doing the gritty in the end zone. Another big throw. Aaron Jones, he scored. Start get the momentum. Chicago Bears can't score. Chicago Bears can't score. Minnesota Vikings doing their thing. As a young quarterback in the National Football League coming in and you throw the pick six, you're not having a good first half. Second half, you come in, ball. You can have confidence going to week 2. You can have confidence going into week 2 because now I do something bad, I don't got to think about it, throw it away, next play. It just depends on the situation you in. You can't turn the ball over in a bad situation. But he played well in the second half. You feel what I'm saying? They got the dub. That was a good game to watch because everybody was looking for J.J. McCarthy, like, what can he do? They gave away Sam Darnold. We don't want him. You kept J.J. He was in there. He was hurt last year. Bring him in this year. Now you got a J.J. to J.J. connection. And I feel like it's going to build from there. You know what I'm saying? Now, will I say the Minnesota Vikings are top team in the NFC? No. But it was a good game to watch. I watched J.J. McCarthy do his thing coming in. You feel what I'm saying? Now, NFL Week 1 is over. So now I got to talk about the top teams going into Week 2. I'm going to start with the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles got my respect because they win. It might be an ugly win, but they win. They the defending Super Bowl champions. You feel what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts. That's one thing I respect about Jalen Hurts. I'm not going to put him in the top 10 quarterbacks, you feel what I'm saying? But one thing I respect Jalen Hurts is, he wins. He find a way to win. And you doing that as a defending champ, you still a top team to me. Still a top team. Even though I don't like all that tush pushing and stuff, but it's football. The low man win. Feel what I'm saying? Now, another top team going into Week 2, Buffalo Bills. Now, they beat the Baltimore Ravens. It's the first week, but you got the reigning MVP. So I got to make you a top team in the NFL going into Week 2. You know what I'm saying? If the defense can get it together and Josh Allen play like an MVP for him, I got to keep it real. They will be a top team in the NFL. You know, I'm not going to talk all day about Josh Allen because I really don't like. I don't think he all that. I think he's, a new version of Cam Newton, but just can throw better. You feel me? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Another top team going into Week 2, LA Chargers. Justin Herbert beat Pat Mahomes now. He beat Pat Mahomes. Everybody got Justin Herbert in their top 10. When they play the Chiefs, I can't even be mad you put Jay Herbert in top 10. I couldn't even be mad because he was throwing that thing with some mustard, ketchup on it. I'm talking about dimes. So the Chargers might be a sleeper team. Sleeper team. If Jay Herbert can continue to play like that, he already beat the Kansas City Chiefs. I know it's Week 1, but what if this was Week 9? Week 8? It's a different outcome. Another team, another top team in the NFL going into Week 2, Green Bay Packers. I know they traded for Michael Parsons from my Dallas Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? But J Love, he looked good. You know what I'm saying? Those young receivers, they look healthy. You know what I'm saying? The defense gonna be good. You just added Michael Parsons. You got a decent secondary. You just beat the, top team. We expected to be a top team, the Detroit Lions. They're a top team to be reckoned with. I know it's just Week 1, but they gonna do some big things. Now, another top team, now I might be a little biased, but my Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to tell you why. Dak Prescott played like an MVP. He playing like he in 2023. I know we can go back and say Miles Sanders fumbled. CD didn't catch the passes he's supposed to catch, but Dak Prescott was dropping dimes. He was moving well. He just came off that hamstring injury, but he was moving well. He always played good against the Eagles. Always. And I know it's just week one. If that defense can match with that offense, the Cowboys might be scary, bro. And I'm not trying to be biased because they my team, but at the same time, we didn't expect the Cowboys to come in and play good. I was hearing everybody say, oh, the Cowboys suck, the Cowboys trash, the Eagles going to blow them out. We going to celebrate our ceremony. We getting our rings and this. But we came in and hung with the defending champs. Came in and hung with the defending champs, bro. And Dak Prescott played well, bro. Secondary, locking up. I don't think that Jay Hurts had to do was just run. Because we couldn't get pressure. That's the only thing. Came out today that Jadeveon Clowney will be visiting the Dallas Cowboys. We'll see what he do. Y'all talk about he's a veteran, he's old, he's washed, but hey, he might got some juice. But those are my top teams going into week 2. Eagles, Bills, Chargers, Green Bay, Cowboys. Now, I'm going to talk about the top quarterbacks going into week 2. Feel what I'm saying? Now, this is no particular order, but hey, I'm going Pat Mahomes first just because he's Pat Mahomes. I know they lost, but he was looking a little bit Mahomey on Friday night. Feel what I'm saying? He was looking a little bit Mahomey. You feel what I'm saying? And as long as you got 15, you got a chance to do big things. You feel what I'm saying? Another quarterback who played well, Dak Prescott. I'm trying to tell you, he's looking like he's in 2023 playing that MVP form. When he's healthy, people know Dak go crazy when he's healthy. He was moving well. You feel what I'm saying? CD catch those passes, we going to be just fine. Another quarterback played good, Lamar Jackson. Hey, long as you got L-Jack, he going to do everything he got to do to get that dub, running the ball, throwing the ball. And he's been in that offense for years now, so they over there executing just like that. Derrick Henry, hold on to the ball. Long as you got L-Jack, you're going to be just fine. Another quarterback going into week 2, Jay Herbert. He beat Pat Mahomes week 1 Friday night in Brazil. Throwing that thing with mustard. Feel what I'm saying? People got him in the top 10. Friday night, I saw why he was in the top 10. Feel what I'm saying? Another quarterback, Danny Dimes, Daniel Jones. Now, look. There's been a lot of stuff going on with the Indianapolis Colts, but hey, Danny Dimes came in and beat the Miami Dolphins, and he was throwing that thing, bro. He was throwing that thing. Now, they played against Tua Tagovailoa and them. I don't think Tua all that. Tua really trash to me. But Danny Dimes came in. They talk about he was looking like Peyton Manning. And when I watched that game, Danny Dimes was looking like Danny Dimes, man. Hey, but they're my quarterbacks going into week 2. Dak, Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Jay Herbert, Danny Dimes. It's going to be a great week 2. You know, I'm ready to see my Cowboys play the Giants. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for Thursday night football. You know what I'm saying? The Commanders and Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers and the Commanders play tomorrow night. Feel what I'm saying? That's going to be a good one. Tomorrow night, check me on Splash Sports after the game, Green Bay Packers, Commanders. This has been your NFL Week 1 recap with your boy QD, Splash Sports. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, because I can't do what I do without you.